Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We're going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with the designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hello, hello. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Vicky. How you guys doing? I'm much later than I thought I was going to be. No surprise, no surprise. But tonight I wanted to do a really fun project, and I go back to work tomorrow. So I wanted to come on here and talk with you guys before my work week starts. Don't mind the mess behind me. I'm not at my desk where you just see a little bit of it, but you see everything. So I wanted to do another project using our Homespun flag. Look at this, which I'm really shocked to see this on the retiring list. So if you want this transfer, you need to hurry up and get it. But I wanted to do another 4th of July project. Let me go ahead and share my little screen here. So what I did today, besides mess up my paper background, was I went to Lowe's. I went to Lowe's and I got 2x4, and in this 2x4 I had them cut one in 7.5 inches, one in 5 inches, and one in 10 inches, just like this. And what I wanted to do with this fun transfer is make some firecrackers. Like I said, I want to go out with a bang this week. So what I did after I had them, and if you get the 8-foot 2x4, you have enough wood with some left over to do 4 different sets of these firecrackers, depending on the size that you want. Initially, I wanted to do a 4x4, but they do not cut those in the store. So I was able to get the 2x4, and they cut 4 different sets of these. And then what I did with that is I painted one white, I painted one blue, and I distressed it a little bit, and then I painted one white and blue. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our homespun flag and we are going to make a set of firecrackers. How cute is that? So dun dun dun. So what I thought here is I was going to put a star in the blue part, and then I was going to make some stripes on here. So we have stars and stripes, and then I was going to put stars on our little blue guy, and then in our white one I was going to put red stripes around it using our chalk paste. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm super excited. And then I have some rope here that we are going to make our, hey Sue, that we are going to make our little wick for our firecracker. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with which one should we do first? This one first? We'll do this one first. And I have these two parts of our homespun transfer. Remember, we used one to make our wooden flag that I love. So we haven't used this side yet, but I'm going to go ahead and peel it off of the backing and put it on my fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can, hey Ashley, you can just use a clean towel. No, not Ashley Merwitz. Why are you down here?
Because I want to tell the people what happened to my leg.
Let me see your leg.
Good.
Okay, it's good. Did you do everything you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
So I'm just fuzzing it to get some of the
Can I see
lint. Ezra, it's time for you to go to bed, babe. This way, hi Desi.
So,
Ezra, can you please go upstairs?
I'm coming.
All right. Good night, baby. I love you.
I need to bring this upstairs.
No, you don't.
Can I bring it upstairs tomorrow?
Here.
But it won't work now.
Well, I don't want you to put it in your room.
I'm not going to do it.
All right. Ezra, I really want to finish this because I'm hungry for my dinner. So, all right now.
Bye, guys.
Bye, baby. I'm going to put a star with my white chalk paste. I'm going to put one right here. Is that a good spot? I think so. So I'm just going to lay this down. I was able to wax 2 of these, but just a few minutes ago when I was making my chicken enchiladas. And I'm going to grab my white chalk paste. And when you grab your chalk paste, you want to make sure it is the consistency of a sour cream or Greek yogurt. Mine is super thick here, so I'm going to spray it again. I've been adding a little bit of water. You don't want to add too much water at once because you don't want it to go too thin. And you also don't want to stir too fast because then you can get little bubbles in your paste. So bubbles are always troubles. And if you have a lot of bubbles in your paste, they could pop after. Oh, Ashley, yes, I love that battleship. Also, you sunk one of my ships in that, didn't you? So she is talking about our mystery hostess party that ends really soon. So if you want to place an order for that, so you could potentially be the hostess and get all of the hostess rewards, then check out my mystery hostess party. So I'm going to take a little mini squeegee and dip it in the white, and I'm just going to chalk over this star. Chalking away. I'm going to take off the excess. And then I'm going to peel. I love it. So now we have a star on there. And then I wanted to do stars on this one. So since we already have this transfer, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I wanted to do some over the edge. So I'm going to put this on here. Dun, 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 dun. I just dropped that all over my hand. 2 ships, actually. That's right. That's right. And I didn't even go on there yet to see who guessed. I did a picture of squeegees in a fishbowl and had everybody guess how many were in there. And I haven't gone back to see if anybody guessed right. I have to do that. All right. I just dropped that in there. I'm going to grab another one. You can never have too many squeegees. And then I'm going to do this star here going over the corner. Dun, dun, dun. I think I have an air bubble in there, but we'll see. And then we're going to peel that off. How cute is that little star going around the corner? Because if you're seeing it from the side, I'm going to wipe some of the paste off of here because I didn't do a good job of getting off the excess. There we go. I just don't want it to smear on here. And then I'm going to put, do I have my dryer down here or is it, here it is. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. You didn't, well, there's still time, Ashley. I left that one up for the length of the party. Okay. Now I'm gonna use this other star over here and put one right here. I'm just gonna do different stars on here. This is gonna be my blue firecracker with some white stars. I've never been big into working with wood on my own, but I had a lot of fun painting these. And we do have a saw, so I was thinking if I ever get my stuff together, mentally and whatever else, I can do some more fun stuff. Perfect. And then I'm gonna keep coming down. I'm gonna put another one here. I'm just gonna, you can use the transfer a few more times as long as you're using the same color before it dries in that silk screen. So I'm just gonna keep going with this. Keep on going. Dun, dun, dun. And not only that, but we have 4 different ones to choose from here. And then I'm going to try it. We have that on there. And then I'm gonna put one going off the corner this way. Just like this. I'll take my white chalk paste. Get this little star going off the edge. There we go. Let's see if that one turns out here. Perfect. Let me see there. My hands are all, hold on, all drying my hands because I have paste all over them. And then this one bled a little bit because I think it was not all the way down. So I'm going to take a little piece of a board eraser and just see if I can wipe it off, which I can, just to make it a more precise angle there. Perfect. And then I'm gonna take my other little star here and I'm gonna put this one like this. Just like that. These are all of our stars. Little star around the corner. There we go. And then I see that the one star there, I didn't let dry enough before I put a transfer on top. So I'm gonna put another star right on top there. And I kind of sanded the firecrackers so that it looked a little, I guess vintage you'd say. But I'm going to line this one back up. gonna hit it again with my white chalk paste. Just to make it perfect. All right, perfect. I'm gonna put, actually no, I still need this transfer. So for now, we have this, oh, you can see it down here. Right now we have this little blue, and if we wanted to, we could even do another star on the side, but let me see. I wonder if we have any juice left in this one to try it. We can try. Let me see. Just so we have something from that view. I'm gonna dry the side. You could even make these really big for like your front porch. So I'm going to, which one do I want? Take this one and go on this side here. Hopefully this is one that's not dried on here. We'll find out. But we can always overlap it again after we wash the transfer if the screen's too dried with paste. Get that little corner. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. There's a little ridge on the edge here, and I'm just making, if I had a little brush, I would use a little brush, but this is actually working well just to make it more precise. It didn't wrap around the corner very well because it's kind of rounded square, and that way we have one on that side. So we will put our blue firecracker to the side, and then we're gonna grab this little guy, and I'm going to put these stripes on here. So I'm gonna line this up. I'm gonna go wash my hands. All this paste. Okay, you guys are quiet tonight. I made some chicken enchiladas and I thought it was gonna take me 15 minutes, and it did not. It did not. And to go with my enchiladas, I'm having a Corona. There we go. All right, so I want to line this transfer on here. I'm just pressing down. I'm going to use a little squeegee to make sure I don't have any bubbles in here. It's easy to have bubbles when you have a lot of screen present. And then I'm gonna make these stripes red. And anytime you have an open area on the end, it's easy for air to get trapped in there. Just playing around. And you have to be careful because we do have these little registration marks on here, and we don't want to chalk that because this is not easily erased. You can come do my dishes, Ashley. I pretty much built all of the enchiladas and put them in the oven and left everything I used out. And I honestly have never made chicken enchiladas homemade before, so we'll see. All right. So I think that's as good as I'm gonna be able to get it on this wood. I'm gonna grab my candy apple red, which is always really thin. There we go. That's the only thing that worries me, is because the candy apple is always very thin, it has a higher likelihood of bleeding. So I am going to really press down the edges, because the goal is to have some crisp lines on here. So I haven't seen anybody do this with the chalk couture, but I have seen people paint them themselves. And I think last year I wanted to make firecrackers out of wood. And when I saw this transfer, I knew right away that that's what I wanted to do with this one. But I have not seen anybody post firecrackers using chalk couture. And trust me, I'm not a pioneer in anything, so I'm probably not the first, but I just haven't seen anybody post it, that's all. But I love firecrackers, and I thought this would be a super cute idea. So I have my chalk paste on here. I'm gonna take my squeegee and just run it down. That, and then we'll come to this one. Have you seen anybody post it, Sue? I have not. Okay. Maybe I am the first. Okay. So now we have our red, and then I'm just going to, oh, this is gorgeous. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna put this transfer over at my sink. So that I can wash it after. And then I'm gonna take this and move it to the side. And we are going to grab our last firecracker, which is red stripes. I'm gonna grab the other half of the transfer. And I thought this would be the perfect size. I think I'm gonna need a paper towel in the background, because this is, well, actually I already made a mess of this, so I'm gonna have to throw out my background anyway. This background is just a paper poster board from the store. Okay, so that's our top. And what I'm gonna do is now we're gonna go this way. And I'm going to try to get the stripes to go on all three sides. Let's see. So first I wanna figure out where I want it to go. What do you think of here? I'm gonna press down really well here. And when you wrap stuff like this, it's really hard to make sure you don't have air bubbles on there. And then I'm just going to go like this. And I'm gonna wrap it around like this. And I see some air bubbles on the sides, but I don't know if I'm going to, I don't want it so airtight that I can't get it off either. So we're gonna go like that, like that. And like I said, with this 8-foot board, only cost me under $3. It was $2.20. And even though he made all these cuts, I think they're supposed to charge 25 cents for every cut over 5. The guy at the register did not. He did not charge me that, so he was nice. Let me see here. He was super nice and didn't charge me for all the cuts, so all right. let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of our chalk paste on here, and we'll do the front and then the sides, I guess. I'm gonna use my squeegee and just go this way, and this way, and this way. I'm just grabbing the excess off the top to do these sides. There we go. I think this is going to be really cute. Side over here. This would look super cute next to that USA shadow box we did the other day. All right, I'm not sure how this side over here is gonna look because it lifted up. There we go. So now I'm just going to pull and come all the way over. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look at those stripes. Let me move it up so you guys can see it. Look at those stripes. I'm gonna put this over at the sink also. And dry this. So we have one little spot I'm not loving here. I didn't do a good job at getting excess off. But I'm just going to go like that. We're good. And then I'm going to dry it. I'm just drying this. I don't want to mess it up because it turned out really cute. And you could do any combination you want. I mean, you have stars and stripes. You could paint these red. You could paint them all blue or white or whatever. All right, so we're going to let this one hang out over here to dry. We have this and we have this. And we have this cute rope. So one thing I wanted to do, I'm not a great painter. So where the blue, thanks Ashley, where the blue meets the stripes, I was going to use some of the rope and glue it on to kind of, let's see, go around this way. So I'm going to measure this and see how much we would need to go around. It almost looks a little nautical here. And I'm going to cut here, just like this. And what I want to do is I have a hot glue gun here, and I'm going to put some glue here. And then put this on here. I'm going to hold this for a second. This is all dry, so we're good. And then I'm going to just, can you guys see at all? Glue my side. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to hold it for a second. I'm going to glue the back. You're not going to see the back, so. But I thought this would give a cute transition from the red stripes, from the blue, and hide the fact that I can't paint. Which is why I choose Couture over paint night, because I can't paint. Did it move? No, we're good. And then I'm just gluing it to the back and holding it for it to dry. And then we have this look. Look how cute that is, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to set this here to add here, and then all we need now is our little what you call it, those little wicks, right? Is that what they call it, a firecracker? I know they call it that on a candle, but I can't imagine it being different because you light it, right? All right, so we have this, and I found this, ooh, that's still wet. I found this at Michael's. Hold on, let me wash my hand. They had it in these big spools, but I just got a small one and I used my 40% off coupon, so, all right. So we have this guy. Let me see if it's too long. I don't know how long we should make the flare, but we should make them safe, right? Is that too big? Is that too big? Maybe I'll make it a little smaller for the little guy. There we go. And what you can do if you're super handy, unlike me, is you can use a drill and put a hole in here. Then your little wick will sit really nice. But I'm okay with this way. All right, firework number 1. You can see that? And then this one is dry. Cut this one down a little bit also. Make sure you have really sharp scissors, or, I mean, I think even garden shears would work for this. Hey, Courtney. I don't know if my glue gun's gonna reach it, so I'm gonna bring it over here. And then I'm going to add this little guy. Ouch. I've never used a hot glue gun and not gotten hot glue on my finger, ever, in the history of my crafting. Okay, so we have firecracker number 2. The side of this one, the red, was a little thicker because it lifted up. So we'll just be careful with that. Let me see. Let me give this a trim. Going to glue my little guy here. Okay, let me show you guys what we have. All right, it might be hard to see without a picture of them, but we have firecracker number 1, firecracker number 2, and firecracker number 3. And it might look better if I can actually take a picture for you guys, but you can set them up any way you like. I'm probably gonna put them kind of scattered, like one here. Oh, maybe, how about over here? Hold on, let me move my transfer. Can you guys see this far? Maybe. Can you see this? It's too far away. But say, here we go. Let me grab one of my unfinished ones. Say we had firecracker number 1, and then I'm gonna drop them. Firecracker number 2, but I don't want to block firecracker 1, so it'll kind of be on the side. Let me see. And then a firecracker number 3 on there. Move it this way. Yeah? Thanks, Troy. So we have our 3 little firecrackers with our little wicks. I'll take a photo that you might be able to see better. And then what you can do is you could even take the rope and tie them all together, or, which I'm not gonna do, or you can pretty much do whatever you like. So I wanted to go out with a bang, so tell me what you think of my Chalk Couture firecrackers. I'm gonna go and eat my enchiladas, and my work week starts tomorrow, but I hope I get to chalk with you guys during my work week this week. We'll see. Who knows what's to come. I only have a 6-day work week though, so that's nice, because after my 6 days, I will be heading to Dallas for the Chalk Couture convention. I'm super, super excited. So have a great night. I'm gonna go take a picture of these adorable, adorable firecrackers. And thanks, Ashley. Thank you, guys. Share the video. Share away, and have a great night. Thank you, Vicki.